बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavavahai Tejasvi Avadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Mrutangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shubhodayam. Good morning. So mic is off. Okay, Nagaraj. No. Online students could win all. Otherwise I can speak. Right. So today we shall learn something about leadership. What Swamiji has said on leadership. Please see page number 111, 111. Always first learn to be a servant and then you will be fit to be a master. Avoid this jealousy and you will do great works that have yet to be done. Do not try to be a ruler. He is the best ruler who can serve well. Be true unto death, the work we want. We don't seek wealth, name or fame. Previous page, page number 110, second quote in the page. It's a very difficult task to take on the role of a leader. One must crush all oneself under the feet of the community. One must be a servant of servants. There must not be a shade of jealousy or selfishness. Then you are a leader. So we all aspire to become leaders. At least many have the desire. నాయకుడు కావాలని చాలామంది కోరిక ఉంటుంది. Swami is saying here that if you really want to become a great leader, you have to avoid jealousy and you should actually sacrifice yourself for the sake of the community. for the sake of the people who want to follow you, for the sake of the people who keep their trust upon you, you must actually sacrifice your individual personal interest for their sake, then only you'll become a leader. And today, we need great leaders for our society. For lack of leadership, for want of great leaders, many organizations are suffering and countries also suffering at large. నాయకుడు ఎందుకు అవసరం అవుతాడు? Because there are many people in the world. They have the talent, they have the genius, but they don't have that initiative because they don't have that courage to start something on their own. The leader is an individual who identifies the talent and the capabilities of different individuals and then helps them actually organize all the talent and capability in one particular direction so that wealth can be generated and the community can be benefited. నాయకుడు అనేటువంటి వాడు మిగతా వాళ్ళలో ఉన్నటువంటి జీనియస్ టాలెంట్ గుర్తించి వాళ్ళందరినీ వాళ్ళ వాళ్ళ రంగాల్లో లేకపోతే అందరినీ ఒక ప్లాట్ఫామ్కి తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు ఎవరిని ఎక్కడ పెడితే వాళ్ళు రాణిస్తారో అది బాగా గుర్తు చేసుకొని వాళ్ళని ఎంకరేజ్ చేసి వాళ్ళలో ఉన్న బెస్ట్ను బయటకు తీసుకొస్తారు. Sometimes what happens, we have that in us, but we won't be able to express it on our own. Somebody else actually will recognize it and encourages us to bring it out. So that's what a leader has to do. For example, today in our villages, why is people are migrating in such large numbers from villages to cities? Today we all know that cities have become crowded, towns have become crowded, roads are not sufficient. Every day we encounter these traffic jams, there is pollution, not enough infrastructure, for the population that lives in the towns and villages, in cities. Slums are increasing. Every city has slums, okay? Because the cost of living is so high, then why have you migrated to town or city in the first place? The problem is the kind of education that we have got. So by using the resources that are available in rural areas, can't we generate wealth? In fact, all the towns and cities are dependent upon only on villages because our food comes from there, fruits come from there. Everything from pulses to cereals, flowers, everything, wood, everything comes from villages. In fact, towns are dependent upon villages, but villages are not that much dependent upon towns. Villages can do without cities and towns, but the towns and cities cannot do without villages. Because we can do agriculture only in village, right? Food is the basic necessities of life. But why people are migrating in such large numbers in search of greener pastures to towns and cities? The problem is there's no leader there. Somebody actually who will help them actually to bring out their best. Somebody actually who will motivate them, who will inspire them. We can generate wealth by using these local resources. This is how we need to generate wealth. వాళ్ళకి తెలియకపోవడం వలన వాళ్ళకి ఎలా సహాయం చేసుకోవాలో తెలియకపోవడం వలన ఒక మంచి నాయకుడు వాళ్ళ మధ్యలో నిలబడకపోవడం వల్ల వాళ్ళంతా ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ పర్సన్స్ లేరు ఇప్పుడు మన విలేజెస్లో. యూ డోంట్ ఫైండ్ ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ పీపుల్ స్టేయింగ్ ఇన్ విలేజెస్. So automatically they are not self-motivated people. They want somebody else to motivate them, inspire them. That's why such a large migration is happening. But it's happening so fast, the distribution is very skewed now. Many villages have become empty to the extent, particularly in Uttarakhand. And they call it ghost villages. Ghost villages అంటే చాలా ఇల్లు ఖాళీ అయిపోయినాయి కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు గోస్ట్లు వెళ్ళి ఉంటున్నాయి అని నమ్మకం. Because houses have become empty. Only old people stay there. No young population in any of the villages of Uttarakhand. Everybody in search of employment, they have come out for multiple reasons. Because actually there is no leader in the villages. At least one or two educated people, young people, by staying back in villages, they can motivate the rural population and how they can actually help themselves. That's the actual need of the hour. If you just see, Anna Hazare, one ideal village he has created, Ralayam Siddhi. Okay? The people of the village, they don't drink. They all live together as one family. Okay, they actually, that community forestry is there and they grow their own vegetables, everything actually, and the excess actually they supply to the nearby cities. They are leading a happy and peaceful and contented life. బ్రహ్మాండంగా జీవిస్తున్నారు. ఒక ఆదర్శ గ్రామాన్ని ఆయన నిర్మించాడు కాబట్టి. So young people can go back and you can provide the leadership to them and create one ideal village like that. So in every village, let us say 2 leaders are there, 2 young people are there who are highly motivated, inspired, who are able to provide that leadership to the rest of the rural community there, villagers. And then by helping them actually how to generate the wealth by using local resources. And I think we can prevent this migration, large scale migration to towns and cities. విలేజెస్లో మనం బ్రహ్మాండంగా డీసెంట్గా బ్రతకచ్చు. కాకపోతే ఓన్లీ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే ఆ సెల్ఫ్ మోటివేటెడ్ పాపులేషన్ లేరు, ఇక్కడ లీడర్షిప్ దొరకట్లేదు వాళ్ళకి మార్గదర్శకత్వం చేసేటువంటి వ్యక్తి లేడు. అందుకని ఏ లీడర్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ యాక్చువల్లీ దట్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఆల్సో. You need to empower yourself, you need to equip yourself to play the role of a leader. Not everybody can become a leader. What kind of things and what kind of qualities you need to have? Apart from, you should be free from jealousy, you should not have any self-interest or personal interest, you should sacrifice that for the sake of the community. A leader should be better informed. See, suppose you don't know as much as I know, or actually you are as good as I am, then why should I follow you? If you don't have more knowledge than what I have, why should I accept as a leader? A leader is an individual who has foresight and farsight, and a leader is an individual who is well informed, and a leader is actually a knowledgeable person. Somebody who has good knowledge can become leader. And second thing is, a leader should have courage. What actually the difference between one individual and another individual? Why some people only become leaders? And leaders are the people who have that foresight and farsight and also the courage to put something into practice. కొంచెం రిస్క్స్ ఉంటాయి, అవన్నీ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసి కమ్యూనిటీని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్లాలంటే ఆ ధైర్యం అనేటువంటిది చాలా ముఖ్యం నాయకుడిలో. సో వన్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ నాలెడ్జ్, అండ్ సెకండ్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ courage, and third, that spirit of self-sacrifice. If you have these three qualities, you will become a great leader. And Swamiji said it at one place, actually, a leader is not made, a leader is born. And it is very difficult, in fact, to cultivate these qualities, subsequent to it, that they all have to come from, mother's womb or from a previous birth. But yes, having said this, Swamiji also said that they can be cultivated, provided actually knowledge, you empower yourself with knowledge and have the spirit of self-sacrifice, and also try to have courage. When you are these three qualities, you can become a leader, and the country is in great need of leadership at every stage. Small organization, small school run cheyalante headmaster, principal ఉంటారు. A principal should have this balance, okay, because he has to handle multiple minds, and she should have that balance. అందరినీ కలుపుకొని పోవడానికి he has the ability to digest 1,000 minds, then only you can be a leader. You can't be very rigid, can't be with regard to your likes and dislikes. Okay, you have to be very flexible individual. So only such individuals can become leaders. Somebody who is broad-minded, who is Catholic, and who actually whose perspective is actually very beautiful, and who can actually take along with him 1,000 minds. Only such individuals can become leaders, and we can cultivate those leadership qualities. But I want to tell you that actually there is a huge shortage of leaders, great leaders in the society. Every stage, in every organization, we need great leaders. When there are great leaders, great organizations can be built, and then wealth can be created, and then country will progress and march ahead. Okay, thank you. Nice day.